Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. The Israelites have been scattered across the four corners of the earth, as prophesied in Deuteronomy, the 20th chapter. Here in Israel United in Christ, we need your help to recover the remnant of our people, teach them the gospel. Please help us, support us, and join or donate to the Booster Club today. Shalom.
Hey sis, hey, come here real quick. Real quick. Come on out to the front. What's in them plates you got?
Crab legs and shrimp.
So what did we go over before you went across the street?
Bring it out. Look, God,
what sin is, right?
sin is, but
What was sin?
disobeying what God wants you to do.
God's what?
Word.
His law. His law.
Laws, yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, let me show you a law real. Leviticus 11 and 10. Real quick, sis. I want you to hear this. Read what you got.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 10. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, and of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. They shall be even an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh.
So that's a law. God said you ain't supposed to eat crab legs, right? Now, hold on. Leviticus 11 and 10. Now, let me show you one more law.
Okay.
Nehemiah 10:31.
Bring it out.
One more law. All right? Nehemiah 10:31. Read.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 10 and verse 31. And if the people of the land bring where any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell.
So K Hall got victuals for sale. Victuals is food, right? So it said that the people of the land got anything to sell, like food or whatever, read.
That we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
Right, because today is the Sabbath day.
Okay.
God said we ain't supposed to buy on the Sabbath.
Okay.
So you got crab legs, which is unclean food, and you bought on the Sabbath day.
Okay.
All right, Sirach 5 and 5. I got you. Listen. Watch this, read. Sirach 5 verse 5.
The book of Sirach, chapter 5 and verse 5. Concerning propitiation.
Because you believe in Christ, right? Right, Christ is our propitiation to the Most High. He is the way that we can get forgiveness for our sins. So you know you can be forgiven for what you did, right? Because you messed up, you sinned, right?
Yes, I didn't know, yes.
Right. But watch this, read.
Be not without fear to add sin unto sin.
That means don't do that no more again.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because that's what you did. You added sin to sin.
Okay.
Not only did you get unclean food, but you bought on the Sabbath day. So you added sin unto sin. God said, don't be, you know what I'm saying? Be afraid of doing that.
Okay.
But let me show you why. Read on.
And say not, his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins.
Right, because, you know, like you said, you didn't know, you know, don't have that mentality like he gonna just forgive me and forget about it.
Yeah.
Nah, you got to be sorry for that thing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show you why. Read on.
For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners.
You know what indignation is? That means righteous hatred. So God has the right to hate. You know who he has the right to hate? Sinners.
Right.
Those who break his laws. And he will rest his indignation on sinners. Read on.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
So now that you know better, you know you wasn't supposed to do that. You know it's a law not to eat that. God said don't waste no time and turn into the Lord. Don't waste no time, read on.
And put not off from day to day.
Don't be like, hey, I already bought it, it smell good, I'm gonna go on and eat it, then ask for forgiveness. He said, no, don't put it off.
Okay, but
Well, hold on, read on. I got you, read on.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
God said he would destroy you, he would kill you in the midst of that iniquity. So like you said, it ain't yours, right?
Yeah, well, some of it out of our minds, but y'all know what you're saying.
Okay.
Don't eat all this now. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Now Leviticus 19:17. So you getting the message, you getting the knowledge, right? And so the person that you bought it for,
I'm gonna let them know too.
right. Okay, all praise to the Most High. Read it.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
God said we ain't supposed to hate our people. So let's just say, for example, somebody had a needle, or you worked at Popeyes or something, right? And you know the person packing the food had a needle with some HIV in it. And they injected, you know what I'm saying, the HIV into a biscuit that somebody just ordered. So if you love that person that's getting that biscuit, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna let them know.
You gonna let them know it's death in that biscuit, right? So in the plates you got, it's breaking God laws, right? The crab legs. That means it's death in them plates.
Right.
So God said, don't hate your brother. Don't give him no death in a plate.
Right.
Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Instead of giving him that, you supposed to correct him. No, we ain't supposed to eat this.
Teach
garbage
up.
according to God. It's an abomination. You know what an abomination is? What's something that you cannot stand? Like, do you like the fact that little girls getting snatched up and sold for sex trafficking? Right, that's something that you hate, you despise, right? That's how God look at crab legs. Just like that break your heart and you can't stand to see that happening to our little girls, that break his heart.
Right.
He can't stand to see our people eating crab legs, shrimp, pork. He hate that.
Right.
He cannot stand to see his people transgress like that. You understand? So watch this, read on.
And not suffer sin upon him.
Right, don't suffer sin on your brother, because that means you hate him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You allow him to continue in sin on the crab legs. You hate him. You see what I'm saying? So make sure you pass that message, because God will continue to punish us, our community, our nation, for continuously sinning. That's why we be in a hospital with the high blood pressure, the diabetes, and the gout and all of that. Everybody eat that garbage, but we suffer the most from it because we are God's chosen people. Alright? You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Alright? Hey, don't forget what God told you. It wasn't me. It wasn't the Israelites that told you. God told you that. Alright? All praise to the Most High. What's up, bro? How you doing? Bro. Come on. You know what we doing out here? Teaching about God's truth. Right? Do you know who you are according to the Bible? Not really. Okay, do you believe in the Bible? Alright, go to Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. So it's a story in the Bible about one nation of people that God chose, right? So you familiar with let my people go out of Egypt and all of that? About the story about the slaves in Egypt and Moses? Right. So after the Lord put all them plagues on the Egyptians and the people got free out of Egypt, where did they go? They went through the Red Sea and they went into what for 40 years? The wilderness, exactly. See, you know something. You know something. So we gonna show you what happened in the wilderness with those people. Watch this, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So what was the people in the wilderness name? It just said. Read it again.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side Jordan in the wilderness.
In the wilderness. So the people in the wilderness was who? Israel, exactly. So Moses in the book of Deuteronomy is speaking to Israel, right? Go to Deuteronomy 11 and 26.
Bring it out.
So in the wilderness, God made a deal, a covenant with the Israelites. Because he freed them out of slavery. They're just like, let's say you save somebody from getting kidnapped or something, right? And you be like, all right, now look, say it's a prostitute, right? And you be like, all right, look, so I saved you from, you know what I'm saying, getting kidnapped, but I'm gonna need you to stop being a prostitute. You see what I'm saying? Because if you continue to be a prostitute, you probably gonna get kidnapped and I ain't gonna be there to save you the next time. You see what I'm saying? So look, now that I saved you, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. You see what I'm saying? That's what God did with us, with the Israelites. Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse 26. Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse.
God said, he said before us a blessing and a curse. You know what a blessing is, right? What is a blessing? Something good, right? Like God said, for example, one of the blessings is he gonna bless our basket in our store. Meaning the money in our bank accounts and the stores, the businesses we have will flourish. You see what I'm saying? God said he would do that, he would bless us. Do you see that in our community? Do you see us having stores? Is your bank account got thousands of dollars in it? Huh? Not that you know, right? Nah. As a nation of people, look at our community, right? Do you see a Walmart and a Kroger and all that owned by us over here? All we got is a little old K-Hall. You see what I'm saying? And a rundown gas station owned by the enemy. With the gas too damn high. This the poorest part of the city. And they got the highest gas. What the hell is this? So if you know a blessing is a good thing, right? And I gave you an example of a blessing. What would be a curse? Right, is the complete opposite of that. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like if he bless our stores and stuff, we supposed to be flourishing. We supposed to have a Black Wall Street. Right. So if we struggling at the bottom, barely making ends meet, you see what I'm saying? That means that we cursed instead of blessed. Right. Right. So how do you think we got the curse? Stay where you at. How do you think we got the curse? Because he said, I set before you a blessing and a curse. So when you examine our community, you see we ain't got the blessing, right? We at the bottom of society. So how do you think we got the curse from God? Watch this, read.
Verse 28, and a curse if you will not obey. Verse 27, a blessing if you obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
God said he was going to give us the blessing if we obeyed the commandments written in the Bible. Do you know anybody that obeys the commandments that's in the Bible? No. You see what I'm saying? You know, people lie, people steal, people cheat, people fornicate, right? You know that's what's going on in our community, right? So God said the only way he was going to bless us is if we obeyed the commandments, right? And you see that's not going on with us.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.